Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a great week. Considering how we finished last week, I'm starting to see more weakness enter the market. We obviously are currently stuck between this range of 5585-ish to, you can see here, this is about 5550, 30 points. So if we do break below 5520, we're almost at the bottom of this. We're likely going to come into 5463. There's obviously a gap to fill at 5425, but I could honestly, this could also, if you look at it, this could also be an ABC, which means that we could be in a bigger expanded flat correction. But looking at it, there are two options. I would say if we do break below this level, I would say that we are very likely gonna head down like this, maybe have a more complicated wave 4 correction. This is kind of what a wave 4 correction would look like before you continue higher, probably last a couple of months if this is the top of this wave. And we do know that it is earnings season coming up, so if I had to draw a bullish path, I could make this our 1-2, which means as long as we correct, but we can hold above this 5400 region, we could continue pushing higher, and I'll keep making higher lows and keep going higher. So that's why this would be your first important level, but ultimately what we do after this gap will kind of dictate whether we have topped or whether it's just a pullback that's going to go higher.
This short clip is presented by Chase. Fast track your learning curve and profit with our LaDuc Trading Slack community. It is ideal for beginners who love the chase. Chase provides access to not only Samantha's daily market thoughts and chase trades, but also her fabulous team of live stage mentors who share their actual trades and risk management stops across equities, options, and futures. You also get access to custom trade support when you need it. For more information, visit www.laductrading.com/chase.
And the VIX, you can see here, again, we just keep hovering over this support level and it is starting to look like it wants to just pop. But again, you can see here this 13 to 13.8 is super important. So till we get over 14, there's no real volatility present. So keep a close eye on the VIX. The dollar, again, you can see here, it is doing better in terms of digesting above this 105.2 level. But you can see that we are pretty much on the edge. So again, I would like to see it over 106, and then you could have more selling in the market. And we look at the 10-year, again, that's probably, you can see here, we broke down into support, having a bounce off of support to, again, put pressure on the market. We would need to break back into this channel over 4.5%. So it'll be interesting to see which way the yields go. Are we going to reject this trend line or can we get above? All of that will dictate what's happening with the futures in the market. And yeah, so I would say right now, below 5520, we come down into 5450-ish, and from there either we're gonna bounce and then make higher lows, either we do something like this or we do something like come down, have go up, reject, and then have a massive sell-off. So these are pretty much the two possible paths that I am looking at. So far we're just kind of sideways between these two channels. So with that being said, let's look at this week's watch list. Amazon, this is starting to look like an ABC in the market, and again, this is a very massive sell-off. It's not like a digestion kind of sell-off. We engulfed the previous bar and we are kind of having an oversold bounce this morning. So pretty much you can see here, we go up to reject and form a higher low. This could be our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which would again make this a very nice short if this is an ABC. So yeah, a better area would be a break of 192, and we're probably going to come back down to 180 and probably 173. If we can, if this is just a retest of the prior high, then if Amazon can get back over 200, then we should be able to, right? This is currently the channel of Amazon. So over 200, the next short will probably be at 210. We're probably going to push up to the top of that channel. So that's what I have Amazon on this week. I have CAT. Again, this looks like it wants to try to break out. For that, you can see here, we've pretty much been sideways in a channel. It's not a perfect channel. Does the trick? Yeah, I would say this is a better channel. It will have some that goes above and below. That's just how a way works. But yeah, based on this, you can see the channel bottom. You can see that we did push into the trend line resistance, and this is the downtrend. So for CAT, as long as it can break, stay above 333, we should be able to push up to 340, 345. It can try to have a wave 5 breakout, but yeah, it could just as easily reject and come down as well. So keep an eye. If we can hold above 333, this could start to make for a nice breakout. So that's why I have it on this week's watch list. The next one that I have Crowd, and again, it's similar to Amazon, and you can see that the daily pretty much was a super bearish engulfing. Such engulfings usually result lower, and also Crowd, you can see here, this is again the top of the channel, not a perfect channel, but get the point. And if this is an ABC, it will again likely have continued selling. It's pretty much the same principle. So for Crowd, if we can break below 380, you can see here, this can be a rising island. If this island breaks and we break below 380, we should be able to come down into 370 and 360. It does have a gap to fill. So that's why I have Crowd. A little bit of retracement into the mean is not be horrible. So, and the last but not the least, I have Oxy. Again, you can see that we did sell off into support. It did have an oversold bounce and went sideways for 4 days. So if it wants to break out, it's as good as any week to kind of break out of this 5-day volatile sideways. If it wants to get above 63, we can push into 65, 66. So let's have Oxy. It could have a mini breakout into this 65, 66 level. So you can keep an eye out for Oxy, and you can see here that we did break the downtrend of Oxy. So yeah, that's all I have for this week. I hope you have a great day.
Subscribe to LaDuc Trading YouTube channel for more Wolf's weekly wave list videos and other content.